Hello and welcome to Dubai International Baja for the final, decisive day of action in the 2022 FIM and FIA World Cups for cross-country Bajas. The wild dunes of the United Arab Emirates are the playground today as the season reaches its dramatic climax in these timeless Arabian deserts. Saturday, 3rd of December, leg 2 of the rally. Now on paper, as they leave the start line at Al Marmoon and cross the finish in the township of Al Lasaili, it's a reverse running of leg 1. But in reality, the 195.98 kilometres is a blank canvas.
As ever, the bikers up before dawn's break. The Baja party started by the Limber Special 1 winner Tobias Ebster, not phased from a stunning debut display.
Feeling good, feeling excited about the stage, and just try to do not something stupid and bring it home. Having fun out there, enjoying the desert, keep the gas rolling.
Konrad Dabrowski following the Austrian, pondering whether he'll celebrate a world title.
Looks like the title is on the line for me today. The advantage looks enough. So if I carry the speed I had today to the finish line, the title should be mine, but we'll see.
Mohamed Al Balushi ready to fight after an electrical failure burnt his title hopes. He threw his road book away, jotted some notes and went old school on his home dunes. Destination Lisaili, where the camel racing is the local sporting pastime. The final desert humps for an exhilarating finale on those on two wheels. Maxis Rees Stavros was taking them in his stride. The Welshman, who'll soon make his Dakar debut, will go to Saudi Arabia in fine form. Fifth on stage 2, Rees Stavros ducking the dunes to a second Baja podium of the season. Abdallah Abu Asha was enjoying the pre-race firing Instagram stories for friends, family and followers, and the man known as Al Saab 3 reeled the Briton in for a fine 4th place finish. The Jordanian champion finished 7th overall, with Abdallah Al Shati far behind, yet the Kuwaiti did enough to hit the World Baja podium in 3rd. Time to go to the pump, but also a chance to reflect on a terrific competition and those who won big in other Baja World Cup categories. Pedro Prata retained his veteran title by coming home behind David McBride, the Briton who won the first bike race at Dubai in 2016. And Marianne Pohl scored 13th in the second special, the Dutch conquering the Kudra Dunes to clinch a second successive women's gold. Now it was back to business with Al Balushi on the hunt. Yesterday's breakout star Tobias Ebster this time had to lead from the front rather than weave through the pack. The Austrian still with a fine performance. A second straight podium as 3rd place saw the Baja debutant beat everyone to the overall Baja Dubai bike title. Konrad Dabrowski, though, knew second was likely enough to earn the world crown. A double world champion in the end, the best junior at the competition. But fate cleared the way for the 20-year-old to become Baja world champion. The youngest biker ever to finish the Dakar in 2022, perfectly primed to make a huge splash in the upcoming edition. The true mark of a champion is getting off the canvas when you've been knocked down, and Mohamed Al Balushi was back on his feet and ready to fight. Yesterday was rock bottom for Al Balushi. Electrical fault with his bike left his bid for a second World Baja title in tatters. Despite the disappointment though, he finished his home Baja on a high.
First today.
Today first, so it's good.
6 seconds.
I'm glad with the stage win. I'm very proud. I dedicate this win to our National Day. Happy National Day to UAE. I'm very proud Emirati today. I wanted to give the world title to my people and to my family, my friends, but yeah, it is what it is.
Al Balushi with the stage honours, but it's a debut to remember for Ebster as the Austrian is the Dubai Baja bike champion. but it was a happy Dubrovsky camp as the Dust Rally team saluted the world champion.
I'm really happy. I was able to clinch it with, here in Dubai, racing a Dakar bike against motocross and enduro bikes. So I made it even harder for myself, but I'm really happy about the end result, and yeah, it's just a nice moment.
Dubrovsky, a world Baja champion at just 20, heading off towards drawing lines in the sand at Dakar. In the quad category, further success for UAE hosts came from Abdulaziz Ali, winning both stages to claim the Dubai title. Hani Al Numesi third, but second on the world podium. But Super Saudi Abdulmajid Al Kualifi left Dubai top of the Baja Quad World for the very first time. Setting a new mark for Israel in Dubai, Alona Ben Natan proved her talent in the first race of the season, winning the Women's Award in Jordan. The Israeli present for the finale, yet her first experience of the Dubai dunes proved unforgiving.
Oh my gosh, what were I thinking about? Come on, you can do it. You can do it. You know you can. You know you can do it. Just do it. My God, just do it. Oh, oh, yes, yes.
The physical and mental challenge of Rally Raid laid bare on the Al Qudra desert. Alona Ben Natan refusing to quit but running out of time.
There's one more motorbike coming in, bike number 88. We need to wait for that.
Outside the maximum time allowed, but some good news mixed in with the bad.
You should still be able to start tomorrow, but you need to get back to Service Park.
I went all this way for this time.
Yeah, I know, but the thing is, there's a maximum late, and they asked us to shut down.
A 1 hour penalty, but a chance of redemption. But who is this trailblazing Israeli?
Hi, my name is Alona Ben Natan. I'm a rider, 34 years old. I'm happy to be the first one who does it here. It's a huge achievement for me, like being here and to know that I'm the first one. Everything just came so fast for me, only during the last 4 years. Off-road, I found it by mistake when I had some barbecue with my friends, and one of the friends had 2 bikes, and he just asked me if I want to go for a ride, and I said yes, okay, let's try. And I don't know, I just had such a good feeling when I was riding next to him, so 4 days after I bought a bike and just started riding. Rallying, I started just 2 years ago, so everything is new for me, especially the dunes and sands, because in my country we don't have dunes like this. So I'm a little bit nervous and afraid, but I'll be good. I'll be good. I came to Dubai like a month ago to get some trainings. So I went to MX Ride, the Mohammed Al-Balushi's school. He took me just to see the terrain, to see how the sand feels. To be with Mohammed Al-Balushi in these dunes, riding next to him was priceless. Before every race, I'm very, very nervous. It's these butterflies that you have inside. I love this feeling, and you know, till the second that he says, okay, you can start, you're so nervous, and then you're just focused and okay, you are into it. You're only navigating and you're focused to do your best. And of course, you ride next to like superstars in this sport, so it's like a dream comes true.
The crews gather for the last start line of the season. Lucas Moraes is ready. It was his first day at desert school yesterday and he got top marks. Yazid Al-Raji acknowledges that this Baja World Cup isn't the only World Cup happening right now.
That was
His closest rival, Zapletal, buckles up to take the title fight down to the wire. A big learning curve this weekend for Khalid Al-Qasimi. He may be a four-time winner of this event, but he hasn't competed since the Dakar in January, and he's adjusting to a new car, the Mini, and a new co-driver, Ola Flerner. They were going well until a big high-speed crash, rolling many times and bringing their rally to a premature end. Crew okay, but the car clearly not.
6-gear high speed, hit the crossroad and we rolled. And we had a problem with the co-driver didn't read for me the caution on the crossroad. It was a very bad luck for us.
Eating his way through the stage, Yazid Al-Raji. Recovered from the bizarre motion sickness that plagued leg one yesterday, he knew that today he needed to play safe to win the Baja World Cup, and no need to push for a repeat rally win after victory here in 2021. Al-Raji's main rival for the 22 title, Czech driver Miroslav Zapletal. He knew he had to finish this final stage of the season way ahead of his Saudi adversary to have a hope of overhauling him in the standings. A day of duking it out in the dunes lay ahead. So while the title rivals were battling, here's how the other frontrunners fared. Huge penalties for missing waypoints dropped Eric van Loon down the leaderboard, but the pace was still good today, and ultimately the Dutchman's entry into this event was a test for next month's Dakar Rally. Mission accomplished. The constant flow of small, soft dunes proving a challenge for many drivers, but a strong stage for the Egyptian Ahmed Al-Shami in the two-wheel drive fast and speed buggy, completing 5th quickest, putting him and co-driver Obaid Hassan 4th overall. And so to the fight for the World Cup and the rally win, Ford versus Toyota. Miroslav knew at the start of today he would need a big win over Yazid Al-Raji to take the title which, in the co-drivers category, his navigator Marek Sikora had already won. Today, the Czech driver in the Ford 150 Evo was no match for the Saudi Dune Master, 3rd quickest on the stage and 3rd overall. The reward/punishment for his impressive surprise win on stage 1 was for Lucas Moraes to be first on the road on stage 2, particularly difficult on your first ever desert rally. But the Brazilian is a quick learner, with the experience and wisdom of Timo Gottschalk alongside him in the Toyota Overdrive cockpit. Even Lucas couldn't escape the effects of Dune sea sickness today, losing little time, but still finishing the stage in 2nd place.
It's very tough. I have to stop twice to throw up, but it's very hard to open the road. I never thought to fight for the podium actually. The goal was always to finish and to get experience. But even though we was fighting, but we kept our head cool and just made sure to finish the stage.
A reminder that Yazid Al-Raji is missing regular co-driver Michael Orr after injuring himself escaping a dramatic vehicle fire in Poland in September. Dirk von Zitzewitz is navigator, but luckily the German has worked with Yazid before and is a Dakar winner in 2009, sitting alongside Giniel de Villiers. The pairing set the perfect balance of pace and caution today, keeping all comers safely behind them and sealing the title with a stage win, jumping 2 places up the overall leaderboard to also take the rally victory. The Saudi driver strikes back.
Today for us is good, and we win World Cup and we enjoy it here, that's most important.
Confirmation then, that win seals the title for Yazid Al-Raji. Moraes, Zapletal, Al-Shami and Al-Farai complete the top 5. Time to take the applause and a moment to celebrate before the official podium later in Dubai Festival City. My name is Marek Sikora, I'm Slovakian and I'm navigator for Miroslav Zapletal. I started with my father, who was a cross-country driver. Before I drove with him, he recognized that I was good at navigating and pushed me to be a co-driver. I started before I turned 20 years old. It was a course in Europe. In 2016, I began to work with Zapletal. I then prepared quickly everything required to be his co-driver on the Dakar.
aby som išiel s rýchlou asistenciou na Dakar ako navigátor. Takže od
In 2017, Miroslav invited me to join him in Africa. We qualified in second and then finished the race in second position. And from that day on, we've stuck together.
A odtedy sme vlastne spolu až do dnešného dňa.
I think it works really well between us. We're a good team. If not, I wouldn't still be by his side.
Marek, il est très sympa.
Marek is a lovely guy. He's really attentive. He's very calm. Before he does anything, he thinks about it. And I think it helps him a lot in respect to navigation. Thanks to Marek and Zapetal, they've been together some time, and the results mean it's working well in the car. No, I wouldn't say he's strict or anything like that. I think I'm the strict one. I'm concentrating on knowing the navigation with the road book, so we don't make any mistakes on the route.
I think Marek is a very, very good guy, very good co-pilot. He's an easy, relaxed, fun guy. Nice to be in the same competition with him. Of course he's good at navigation, otherwise he would not in his position he is in.
I'm not thinking about my co-driver world title. All those feelings will come after the rally. For now, I'm only concentrating on this last rally and putting all my emotions to one side. After the rally, I'm sure that's when they'll come. On to the T3 class. This is Saudi driver Hamad Nasser Al-Harbi in his Can-Am Maverick. He came into this weekend second in the FIA Middle East Cross Country Cup for Bajas, for which this event also counts as the final round. He and co-driver Alexei Kuzmich have been pushing to try and win the title, but today, a fifth fastest time on stage 2, 26 minutes off the overall pace, puts him in fourth overall, crucially not enough to take the regional title. This is trailblazing female driver Mashaal Al-Abaidan. From Saudi Arabia, she's been driving off-road on 2 and 4 wheels since she was a kid and made history several times. The first Saudi woman to get a rally license and the first to compete at an international event outside the Middle East, Baja Aragon 2021. 2 podiums in the Baja World Cup this season. She finishes 4th on the stage today and 5th overall. And just like that, the next generation is already upon us. 18-year-old Aliyah Kolak arrived in Dubai, leading the Middle East Baja Cross Country Cup. And despite a massive penalty for missed waypoints on stage 1 yesterday, an impressive third fastest time today on stage 2 puts her in 7th overall, good enough to secure the title over Al-Harbi. Not only good preparation for a debut on the Dakar Rally in Saudi Arabia next month, but a historic moment to win the prestigious series at such a young age.
The Dubai one was good, was difficult, was a lot of scary situations, but was okay, was good.
The 2021 T3 Baja World Cup champion Dania Akil arrived in Dubai knowing she couldn't mathematically beat her title rival and teammate Fernando Alvarez to the 2022 World Cup. Nevertheless, she and co-driver Sergio Lafuente have pushed their Can-Am Maverick to the flying finish. A superb second quickest stage today seals 2nd overall in the rally, securing her the runner-up spot on the season podium. Fernando Alvarez and co-driver Xavier Panseri could have easily backed off this weekend, having already clinched the 2022 Baja World Cup title with a round to spare. But that's not in the Argentine driver's nature. A great fast drive here in Dubai puts another rally winner's trophy on his shelf, en route to officially claiming the big prize.
Happy to finish the race, to win the category, to be third in the overall. So many things today, so really happy about that.
And that's confirmation of the final result. Alvarez beats Akil, Bell, Al-Abaidan and Von Loon make up the top 5.
A two-way fight for T4 honours with the World Baja Cup also on the line.
think it's possible. It's to be winning this stage and coming second in T4.
Mutual respect, Eric reciprocating the love before battle commenced.
Ready to attack. Just have a nice day, make fun, and finish.
After overnight drama changed the Stage 1 classifications, what would Stage 2 hold in store? The sun shining down on the final leg of the Dubai Baja and the fight for the world title. The Goksals dominant, but there was an overnight surprise for the youngest competitor. Eric Goksal recovered time as officials forgot to subtract their neutral for refueling. The youngest of the Goksal clan usurping his uncle to claim a belated debut Baja Special success. Marek playing third fiddle for once despite his success in winning 7 Dakar 2022 specials. A remarkable result for the Energylandia rally team, not satisfied with T4 stranglehold, but on the cars category overall. His nephew nicked his first stage victory. No such problems this time for Michel Goksal as he stormed to a special performance for stage success. The Polish trio will certainly hope to offer a similar display in Saudi Arabia with the team of brothers who built it with their own hands. Not such joy for Edouard Pons and co-driver Monica Plaza.
And unfortunately, we broke and we can't continue. We were enjoying a lot, and this is the desert, and that's all.
They did manage to excavate themselves from the desert, but the Spanish pairing nearly 7 hours from first. South Racing Can-Am teammate Kees Koolin had a smooth ride to come home in 5th, and that's where the veteran Dutchman would be overall in the GC. There was hope, but it was faint. Mashari Al Tafiri, knowing only a disaster for his rival, could see him snatch the T4 World crown. The Kuwaiti did finish ahead of Cristiano Batista, but only 2 places, and in the end settled a place just off the T4 podium in Dubai. Second in the world ain't bad, especially behind this duo. There were blood, sweat and tears yesterday, but Batista and his Portuguese partner in crime, Fausto Motto, didn't lose faith. 8th on Friday, 6th enough to end the weekend, top of the world. I feel such incredible happiness all the time we were on the course. It's true, we were impatient to get to the end. After all the problems we faced, finally we're here, and we're world champions. The Goksals with plenty to celebrate over their family Christmas before attentions turn to Dakar 2023. Scarcely believable, the family affair beat everyone in the field, while Baptista and Motta are T4 Baja world champions.
And so to the Nationals class. Rashid Al-Ketbi was holding second position among the SSVs in the first half of the stage, but lost his position and finished the rally in P3. Happy though after the troubles he faced last year. His co-driver Sorcha McConville was impressed by the stage so far and quite happy. Tamer Abu El-Saad lost time during the stage in his Can-Am Max 1000R. He tried to continue and managed to arrive at the finish line in 4th position. Gaurav Chirapal's Nissan Patrol stopped after a few kilometres for some time, but managed to continue the stage in 3rd position. Another podium for the 2022 winner of Desert Storm Rally in his home country of India. Atif Al-Zaruni went for the attack today in his Yamaha UTV, and he managed to overtake Rashid Al-Ketbi, who started before him, to take another podium in his home country. Two wins from 2 stages for Andreas Borgmann to take victory on the national Baja Dubai for the 2nd successive year. The perfect result for the Danish entrepreneur, flying solo in his Can-Am Maverick X3.
This is the time where my mental, my mindset really relaxes from work and whatever else in everyday life. This is where you only focus. If you twist and turn once, you're gone. Wheel will fall off.
So cross-country rallying is a lesson in mindfulness. Who knew? Borgman takes the win over Al-Zaruni, Chirapal and Abu El-Saad. And just like that, the season that started in the snowy forests back in February is over. Thanks for watching. Join us again next year.